Zuerst wurde Moritz Riemann. The shortstop, Justin Schwechat. Hitting eighth will be the third baseman, Yannick Meza. And hitting on to the fourth center, Felix Asma. Back pitcher for Team Austria, Papa. And now please also welcome the rest of the team. Ladies and gentlemen, the away team, of course, the home team of Thursday, the national team of Italy, led by the manager, Alberto de Aria. Coach Gianni Capori. Coach Federico Sabasti. Coach Gianni Costa. The pitching coach, Rondo Redis. Coach Christian Knubi. And Coach Frankie Russo. Starting out for the national team of Italy. Leading off the shortstop, Gabriel Angioli. Second, the third baseman, Tommaso Giarola. Hitting first will be the designated hitter, Lorenzo Moretti. Hitting fourth, the first baseman, Samuel Gamberini. Hitting fifth, the catcher, Andres Annunziata. Hitting sixth, the second baseman, Javier Monti. Hitting seventh, the right fielder, Niccolo Spinelli. Hitting eighth, the center fielder, Matteo Lano. And hitting nine, fourth, the left fielder, Tommaso Battioni. Starting pitcher for Team Italy, number 55, Federico Zaura. And now please also welcome the rest of the team. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please also give it up for the umpires of the ball game. Led by the home umpire from Germany, Marco Federico. First base umpire from Romania, Matas Rikevicius. And the third base umpire also from Romania, Arvidas Derivalas. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Austria. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Italy.
Yeah.
What a beautiful evening for baseball, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, let's play some ball and welcome to that field.
Good.
Welcome back to the evening game. Austria against Italy, squaring off in the down bracket. Remaining 4 teams: Austria, Italy, Czech and Belgium. Czech played against Belgium earlier, won the game. This will be a must-win game for Austria, as 2 teams will be sent down to Pool B again. Italy in the driving spot going into this 2 games, 1 and 1 loss. Big upset against Germany, 13-3. In a 3-way tie, ended up being sent down to play against Team Austria here, who are looking for the first win in tonight's game.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Italy responds after getting beat down pretty bad by Germany, if they're going to come into this game fired up or if they've pretty much lost all hope for the tournament. So I'm interested to see how well they perform.
Adding on to that, I can imagine that if Italy would go down to the B pool, that the country will be in full pandemonium. So I expect them to come out on all cylinders firing here.
100%.
All right, starting defense for Team Austria, the catcher, Christoph Hoscher, with his battery mate, Lennart Halper, making his 2nd appearance in the game. On first base, Julian Faulhaber. Right field, Georg Stemmer. DH for the game, batting for Lennart Halper. Ewan McGarry. In second base, Dan Kavanishi. Left field, Moritz Riedmann. Shortstop, Justin Furbeck. On third base, Yannick Mesa with his first performance in this tournament. Manning center field, Felix Astner. The umpires for our game will be home plate umpire Marco Federico from Germany, first base umpire Matas Likevicius from Lithuania, third base umpire Arvydas Virbalas as well from Lithuania as the first base ump. So Lithuanian umpires on the corners, don't get fooled. Home plate umpire from Germany, not Italian. So not a conflict of interest there.
Well, absolutely. And if you don't know us, I'm Melvin Perdue.
I'm Rick van Dijk.
And I'm Didier Letizé. 3 Musketeers of Wiener Neustadt return.
Yes. We're going to be giving you all the information, game, laughs. Hopefully you have a good time tonight. Make sure you stick with us. Should be a fun night of baseball.
Yeah, just to remind you all to catch us live at wbsceurope.org and U23baseball.sportpassaustria.at to catch the games and the live stream. We hope that you'll stick with us and more people will join. Leave us a comment and let us know your thoughts about this game. Ask us questions. We'll check in every now and then and keep you updated with the latest info.
So Team Italy takes the field. They will be the home team tonight.
Exactly. We have a pitcher that we've seen again for the 2nd time now in the tournament, Federico Virgiadaula on first base, Samuele Gamberini, second base, Daniel Monti, shortstop, Gabriele Angioi, third base, Tommaso Giarola, in left field, Tommaso Battioni, center field, Matteo Oldano, right field, Niccolo Cinelli, behind the dish, Andres Annunziata, hitting for the pitcher, DH for this game, Lorenzo Moresi.
You did a pretty good job on the pronunciation there, Didi.
Yeah, well, I'm impressed, man.
Yeah, we're impressed.
That's why I signaled you on that. I don't want to butcher anybody's name.
Well, I hope I can fool you. I'm pretty sure that Italians are going to rip me one. But, yeah, the effort counts as well.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
So again, up front for everybody who is listening in, any names we are butchering, we are terribly sorry.
We truly apologize.
But
It's
it will
not
happen
intentional.
again.
Exactly. Yeah, Italian pitcher Federico Virgia-Daula. Second performance. 2 innings of work for him so far in this tournament, only giving up 1 hit, 2 strikeouts against 7 at-bats, limiting his opponents to a 143 average. Yeah, Austria in for a tough, well, yeah, pitcher here. Hitting as a team only 122, but this is a do-or-die game for them.
100%. I mean, the biggest thing with the Austrian hitters right now is they got to make an adjustment. With this higher velocity pitching, you know, a lot of them have struggled, especially if it's on the outer half of the plate, pulling off the ball a little bit. They really need to focus on getting solid contact, staying in the center of the field, and yeah, just make some adjustments and put the ball in play today.
Leading off for Team Austria is the catcher for tonight's game, Christoph Hoscher. Fixture in the leadoff spot with Hiroyuki Sakanashi relying on get on base.
Yeah, here. Horscher is one of the few hitters that has really seemed to be seeing the ball well. Uses the whole field great. Keeps his hands inside of the ball. So yeah, he's been swinging the bat pretty well. Even if his average is 222, it doesn't really show how well he's actually been swinging the bat.
Yeah, a lot of balls to the other way from him.
Yeah, which is important. If they're working you away, you know, you take the ball that way, keep the bat long through the zone and drive it the other way. He's been doing a good job of that.
Yeah, had a nice lead-off double to start things off
Yep.
for him in the tournament against the team of Netherlands.
Good pitch by pitcher Dulan.
Absolutely. Pounding the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes now for Christoph Hoscher. As we see a breaking ball gets him out in front. Curveball slows down dramatically.
Very nice.
Great,
Yeah.
that was a great pitch.
Yeah.
Great pitch sequence.
Nothing to add there.
Yeah, you just tip your cap.
Yeah, every now and then we'll get a chance to look up some comments in the live stream. Hello to you as well, Hans Wurst.
Yeah.
And,
And Saliste, I'm sorry if I messed that up.
Hello,
Hello, from Italy.
Julian Faulhaber playing first base tonight. Coming in with a 125 average.
Yeah, Julian definitely has some pop potential, you know, just
Yeah, signaling with his right back pocket out there.
oh, I like it, man. It's character.
Yeah, it gives him an edge.
Yeah, for sure. People always like, Melvin, your flashlight's out. I'm like, I like flashlights.
Just putting it out
Your
there.
blinker, you mean? Yeah, boy.
Flashlight, blinkers, whatever. Depends on where you were born.
1-1 to count. 1 down. High and tight. Not able to keep the shoulder in there. Opening up. But Federico Virgia-Daula dealing.
Throwing well.
Effortless delivery as well.
Yeah, not a big frame, but it comes out of his hand well.
Yeah.
Yeah, expect him to throw another one of his breaking balls here. Nope.
Hey, in DD fashion.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back. We're back.
Well, I'm doing what I can to throw everyone off balance, including myself.
So we got 2 gone here. Pitcher working very fast. 2 strikeouts.
Yeah, like I said, very effortless delivery. Ball's jumping out very good. I expect him to go deep in this game, actually.
Yeah, not wasting any pitches. Only throwing 2 balls so far in this game. Dealing a first pitch fastball strike to The right fielder, Georg Stemmer, coming in with a .111 average. Fouls it off to the left side.
I think Virgidula is right now coming back with some high inside heat.
Yeah, he will definitely keep the gas on
I call
until they
away.
start
I call away.
matching his challenge.
Hard away. Where was that pitch? We need a replay.
Left field, a can of corn. Shout out to Nick DeForest, who did the live stream today in Schwechat. Me leaving him hanging. I'm sorry, Nick.
All right, so that was a quick first inning for Italy. Coming to bat. Moving to the bottom of the first, no score.
We'll be right back. Welcome back as we'll once again provide you with the Austrian defense. Leonard Halper on the mound, behind the dish. Mr. Foscher, first base. Julian Faulhaber, second base. Dan Kavanishi, shortstop. Justin Furbeck. Yannick Mesa on third, making his debut. In right field, Georg Stemmer. Center field, Felix Astner. And Moritz Riedmann in left field. Ewan McGarry, the DH for Leonard Halper, who has seen 2.1 innings of work, but already his third appearance in the tournament, giving up 3 hits, 1 earned run in 9 at-bats.
Yeah, clearly the Austrian coach really has a lot of confidence in the kid, consistently putting him back out there.
Yeah, I felt that he did pretty well actually. I mean, the results in the end didn't show it, but yeah, also really young guy, matching up with the tall Italian pitcher.
Yeah. I think with the Italian hitters, it's just, they see velocity. It's just really going to be about mixing up your speeds, keeping them off balance.
Yeah, starting things off for Team Italy, Gabriele Angioi.
So what we know from Halpa is normally he works a 2-pitch mix, so fastball, slider. I think he also has a changeup that he can work in, but if he mixes that up, he should get results.
He relies heavily on his fastball. Look, he's been throwing his slider a bit more in this tournament than he typically does, but he definitely works his fastball and mixes in a slider occasionally.
Angioi with a hit in 9 at-bats so far, but 4 runs scored. Looking to get on base and get things rolling for Team Italy as he goes ahead in the count. 2-1. Halper comes in but misses just by a tad, up high. And he walks him.
Not a good start.
Yeah, so that's what we talk about, especially against a good team like Italy. Really got to minimize the damage. Clean defense, try not to put anybody on, make them beat you.
Yeah, a bit unusual for Halper, who has been doing really, really well. But I would say that, yeah, with his third appearance already, that must take a toll on you in.
No, it does. Obviously it does. It's a little bit easier when you're a young guy, but it's still, like, coming in 3 days in a row is, first of all, impressive for Leonard Halper. And second, to be able to keep throwing like this.
Yeah, only his first walk in the tournament, so he'll live.
Yep.
Batting in the 2 spots for Team Italy, Tommaso Girola. 500 average for him on the tournament. 1 hit in 2 at-bats, but 4 runs for him as well. On base percentage of .857. On base steadily.
Oh, great hit down the line.
Hammered third. Throw to third base, caught.
Oh.
Well, seems like they would have been better advised to let it through.
Just let it through. Yeah, got to communicate because they definitely would have had him dead to rights. But in any case, great hard hit ball down the third base line.
Yeah, tough spot for Yannick Mesa, looking right into the sunlight, only able to grab beside him, coming up with nothing.
Yeah, it's tough here. That's one thing that is tough about this stadium is when it gets this time of day, the sun is right in the third baseman's eyes.
Yeah. Girola wastes no time, takes second on the mishap.
Maybe the sunglasses on his head would be better suited on his face in this situation, but that could be my opinion.
Yeah, he
in
moved
my
over
experience
into
here,
the
it doesn't
shades.
really help too much. Everything just gets darker.
The DH for tonight, batting for his teammate Virgia Daula, Lorenzo Moresi. Out in front.
Big hack by the Italian hitter.
Moresi, 167 on the tournament, 600 OPS.
Yeah, interesting. 3 base on balls for him, but his predecessor Girola, even more, 5 base on balls. So 2 absolute on base machines. Fouls it off. Chases one up high.
I will say I do like the Italian jerseys. Something about that color.
Classic.
I can appreciate
Absolute
that.
classic,
I can appreciate that.
Azzurro.
Yeah, really a classic jersey.
It's always interesting, though, because the same with the Dutch, you know, when you look at the colors of their flag, the uniform colors are completely different. And I always wonder where that came from.
Yeah, for the Dutch, I could answer that. Well, we'll wait with that for tomorrow. But for the Italians, I would have no answer. If anybody on the YouTube comments can enlighten us on this, we'll be
give us a history lesson.
Really good.
How are the Dutch orange?
I'll get back to it tomorrow, all right?
Leonard in front now, 1-2.
Oh, ball gets by the catcher. Italy's going to score their first run.
Yeah, and this quickly they pull in front.
Not sure if the catcher got tied up. It's like a fastball out.
Yeah, only able to grab onto the side, but not able to make it stick in there. Girola moves over the third base.
Just kind of lost sight of it a little bit with the batter getting out the way, jumping out the way.
Three and 2 now for Moresi, who has a hit in 6 at-bats so far in this tournament, 3 RBIs, and yeah, 3 base on balls. Alpa with some early trouble. Smacks it down the first baseline, but foul. Italian first base coach laughs it off.
showing off those pearly whites out there.
Can anybody answer me why we actually draw boxes for the coaches to stand in that everybody just ignores?
That nobody actually stands in. That is a very good point.
It's a formality.
And as he smacks
Oh.
one into right center field, drops in for a hit, gets picked up by the center fielder, but in comes Girola, making it 2-0 Italy. And no outs for them so far as they continue to pound on.
Italy working fast for sure. That's one thing we said. I mean, it's very tough to pitch against this type of a lineup unless you're really hitting your spots and mixing your speeds, because they see fastballs, high velocity fastballs every day. So it's really, really important to hit your spots and mix your speeds.
Yeah, despite what we've seen in the display, this is first baseman Samuele Gamberini. 286 average on the tournament and a home run. 1 of 2 for Team Italy, who had a great start in the tournament, but yeah,
5 RBIs as well.
Pops it up. First base, Fahlhaber going for it to the fence, right by us, but runs out of room. Shout out to our camera crew over there, who not only are doing a fantastic job, but also are putting the body in the line of fire. Camera guy just shakes it off.
No big deal.
He's done this before, guys.
All right, so pitching coach Bennett coming out to have a chat. Early here in the first inning still. So, fellas, what do we need from Austria to get back in this game?
Strikes. That's where it starts. Timely hitting right now, like getting people back on base, and strikes. Like Lenny Halper's getting into fastball counts, and this Italian lineup just knows what it's doing with fastballs. So
100%.
Yeah, you have to cut the walks out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are eating up pitches. I think Austria still has a few arms in the bullpen.
Yeah, they've only used a few pitchers realistically, so they still have guys that can throw, for sure.
Yeah, but Halper being one of the reliable ones so far, but 18 pitches for him already and not one out to show for. Smacks one. Shortstop fields it, checks the run on second base, and throws it across to Fahlhaber for the first out. Well, that's what we need, right?
That's what you need. Hit your spots, let your defense work. You got a good defense behind you, let them work.
Up for Team Italy in the 5 spot, catcher Andres Annunziata, posting a 500 average on the tournament. 4 hits for him so far, including a double, 2 RBIs.
He's a big boy, huh? That's a man up there.
Yeah, also patient and mild-mannered man with 2 base on balls. Appreciate of the fine arts. And pops it up,
swing.
but shortstop left field charging out there, but nowhere close.
And Melvin, looking at Annunziata here, it's a nice swing, right?
It's a very nice swing. Just timing was way ahead. It was a good swing. You can definitely see he's got some pop in that bat.
Yeah, I mentioned it. 2 home runs so far for Team Italy, and I'm confident that they are swinging for the fences tonight. Misses up high. 2-1. Halper out there for an already long inning.
And I see action in the bullpen already. I will need your binoculars again.
I was going to ask.
Here come the binoculars.
If my eyes are not deceiving me, that is Marcus Trimmel warming up, number 48.
Okay, Marcus from the Grasshoppers of Triskirchen. I did say that right?
No.
No, I didn't. Well, my bad.
Pulls one
All
again.
Grasshopper fans, I do apologize. I
Down the
tried.
third baseline. Well, Travis Peterson in the comments letting us know why Italian sports teams play in blue.
Okay, he said blue is the official color of the Royal House of Savoy.
Yep.
And this tribute to the Italian monarchy survives today. Awesome. Thank you, Travis.
Thank you, Travis.
Learned something new today. Great. It's always good to know that stuff.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Out in front, rolls over left side. Ball gets tossed around. Everybody gets a throw. Yeah, a little history lesson from Travis Peterson. Thank you.
I like it.
Yeah, despite the Italian unification today, that wasn't always the case, as yeah, southern Italy, Kingdom of Naples, these were split up into different parts of the country, eventually being unified towards the end of the 19th century.
What are you, a low-key history teacher over here? Like, what is going on here? Why did I ask them if you knew all this?
Well, I didn't know the blue color story behind it. Some balls for the catcher. Annunziata brings up second baseman Daniel Monti.
So if you're just joining us, fans, we are still in the first inning, 2-0 in favor of Italy. We got one out, runners on first and second.
Well, when I see Roland Sommer just answered your question regarding the Dutch.
He beat you, Rick. So
Yeah.
You should have said it already.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Realistically, since I lived in the country for 6 years, I probably should have known that, but
Absolutely.
oops.
Well, you didn't gain citizenship, so
Yeah, I think I was a year off.
they'll let you off easy. Yeah, struggles continue.
Yeah.
Leonard just not able to
I
seemingly
think,
find his release spot.
These 3 days of work are, I think, taking a toll on him.
Yeah, 100%. Especially coming in relief 2 days and then being called on to start this game.
See, it just shows like 3 innings on the board, but all the warm-up pitches that go in it, all the time that you're warming up, like all the time that you're investing, playing catch, doing whatever, that all adds up to your workload.
On top of that, it's a big game.
Yeah.
You know, this is basically a relegation game,
Yeah.
correct? So that adds to the pressure, and yeah, it's just not easy.
And as a ball just got popped up for a foul ball. Roland, no worries. We forgive you.
We didn't see anything, Roland.
What we're talking about, we have no idea.
Well, a little history lesson from Rick that he's going to say for tomorrow. Don't read the
So
comment.
come back. The suspense is killing us.
2-2.
Good pitch from Halper here.
Yeah, up and in. Again, fouls it off to the right side. Halper really needs to get out of this inning, as he already is
A great
off
pitch
30
right
pitches.
here. Yep, great pitch right here. Get a double play ball.
Third base open. Spikes it.
Got
Full count.
Got a good middle infield between Justin and Don.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would think that there's a tight leash on him since this inning.
You saw what I did there, right? I didn't want to try to pronounce the last names.
What?
Oh, fly ball to right field, down the line. Will it stay fair? No. Just hooked foul.
Good
Well,
piece.
just to give you an idea how much we can actually see from this field, we are located right next to the first base dugout, so the right corner of the field, well, is escaping our views. But the guys from Plyo TV they are giving us sufficient material to actually get a view on the furthest corner of this field, as Daniel Monti, second baseman, stands in there. Long at bat for him, fouling a couple of pitches off. 3-2 now. Eating away at pitches from Halper. Well, payoff pitch now. Nice.
Nice pitch.
Fooled them.
Great pitch, great pitch.
A gutsy pitch as well from Halper here, going for the breaking ball on the 3-2 count.
Yeah, I think Daniel Monti knew that a breaking ball was coming, but it dropped in even more than I thought it would.
Yeah, that's a really good pitch.
Yeah.
So we got 2 outs here.
Big break on this curveball, 12-6. As we now have the right fielder Niccolo Cinelli up to bat, hitting 500 on the tournament. Two hits and 7 at-bats. 4 hits and 8 at-bats, sorry. Basic math.
We all struggle with it.
You're a history teacher, it's okay.
It's all good.
Yeah, next to our history teachings, we are all doing this as an amateur, but with 100% effort.
Ground ball third base.
Steps on it.
Steps on it, easy. Into the inning.
Ends the inning, and this is how quick you can work. So,
yep. So we got 2-0. Italy leading 2-0 going into the top of the second. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back.
And we're back. Top of the second. Austria back in the offense. Federico Virgia Daula dealing in the first inning. Just 11 pitches for him. More than triple than that for his opponent. On deal, Lennart Halper as the DH for today's game, hitting for the pitcher Lennart Halper. Ewan McGarry steps in there, looking for his first hit of the tournament.
Yep, local boy, having a great season in the Bundesliga 1 of the Austrian League.
Yeah, things, baseball being one of those. So Ewan McGarry looking locked in there.
Nice pitch by Virgia
Daula painting the outside corner, giving him, well, just an opportunity to shoot it the other way, but tough to do on a pitcher dealing like this.
Yes, sir. Oh, nicked him.
What? Just tad on the shirt. And Owen McGarry starts things off for Team Austria, gets on base, it does not matter how. Any way you can do it, whatever works. Well,
all right, so early on, Austria got a runner.
In the 5-hole today, second baseman Dan Kavanishi hitting .222 in the tournament. Looking to advance. McGarry.
I tell you, if nothing else, Don has made a name for himself with his defensive plays. Pretty sure he went viral.
Couple nice snacks out there, dives. We've seen it all.
He's not afraid to put his body on the line, that's for sure.
No, and also one of the guys on the Austrian lineup with 2 hits to show for in 9 at-bats.
Yeah, the only one missing from the lineup today, which is a little bit surprising, is Alessandro Zoffa. Yeah, hit 333 on the tournament. So a little surprising that he's not in the lineup.
Yeah, Achilles heel for Dan Kavanishi in this tournament. Unusual, just like McGarry. 5 strikeouts for Kavanishi, who will be looking to turn things around. Trying to stay off the K any way he can. 2-1 on him, the count. Sets up outside.
Don hard hit up the middle, base hit. So Austria has something cooking here with runners on first and second with no outs.
Guys, as our famous colleague George would say, there goes the no-no.
Yeah, well, exactly. Roland didn't want to mention it because Travis already did. Could have done worse, could have called the no-no in the first. But thank you for not doing that. Brings up left fielder for today, Moritz Riedmann. Looking to connect for one. Hasn't had a hit so far. 3 at-bats. Pitcher raises his leg, turns around, checks on the runner at second base, but as you guys know, not only that, they are looking for an early sign of him sacrificing himself in the bunt.
Which he did reveal, so
well,
spoiler alert.
Yep. Set up on the outside part of the
There it
plate.
is.
Yeah, I've noticed a pattern with Birja Daula now. He trying to stay on the outside corner of the pitches and then coming in high and tight, winding them up.
Recipe for success.
Yeah, and when you hit your spots like Federico does, all things work in your favor.
Yeah, I've seen a couple things. He's keeping on gripping the changeup pitch, so I think that's his go-to.
See if he squares up again.
Nice breaking ball.
Yeah, tough to bunt. Riedmann pulls back, but regardless, strike on that. Falling behind in the count, 0-2. Well, my money is on him not bunting, but as you know, betting tips from me, best avoided.
Here's a 2-strike bunt.
I might be with DJ on this one, Melvin.
Spikes it. A rare occurrence so far in this game for the Italian pitcher.
So one thing to point out about Team Austria is they're an extremely young team compared to many of these other teams. And I think it's important to remember that. Like, what would you say the average age is?
I think I actually calculated it on an Excel sheet. I think it's 20 years and a half.
Yeah, exactly. So the ceiling's very high for this team.
Yeah, and also, I mean, we've mentioned them. Yeah, Friedman waving at the pitch, nothing to match Federico's fastball. We've mentioned it, these teams hopping up and down in between A pools, B pools, qualifiers. But on the bright side, it gives you something to play for every year until you actually can establish yourself in the upper division, which is exactly what Austria is trying to do, and the men's national team finally, after decades of trying, have done so in the past 2 European championships. So we are seeing some results of hard work, including a lot of people that I see on the field here.
Yeah, absolutely. You just see the level steadily rise, and just hope that it just continues to get better and better as more and more youth gets involved, and just continue to grow and develop that consistency.
And it's also good, getting this exposure at a young age. Then you kind of know what it takes to rise up to the next level.
100%.
Yeah. Justin Furbeck, shortstop, fixture in the Austrian national team under 23 on the 6th spot.
Been doing a great job at shortstop. Strong arm.
Yeah, it takes a fastball high for a ball. 2-0 to count on him. Only 1 out so far in the running scoring position. Not a runner on first base. Interestingly, Italians played behind first baseman for them, showing no interest of creeping in, playing it this way. But Justin Furbeck, probably also not one of the guys who will shoot one down the right field line.
Never know.
A lot of up the middle balls from him. Yes, Federico spikes one in the ground. Well, not only Lennart Halper can stay out there for some time and rack up a pitch count, also Federico, who has now 15 pitches this inning, totaling out at 26, and only 1 out so far.
Ooh, nice pitch.
Very nice pitch.
That has some juice.
Yeah, Furbeck just not ready for that, it seems.
I mean, after you're seeing a couple of those Austria pitches, that pitch is looking even harder than it actually is.
Yeah, there's a big discrepancy between his off speed and his fastball.
Fouls it off to the right side. Big crowd tonight here at Wiener Neustadt. Loads of red, a little bit of blue, Azzurro.
Yeah, the Austrian fans have been very loyal this week.
Absolutely.
Coming out in waves, and it's been nice to see.
Yeah, even the Red Cross wearing red uniforms these days, showing the support for Team Austria, staying here for all the tournament.
Great pitch.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of those out in front, as you've mentioned. Great changes in speed. Dropping in there. Recipe for success. Ninja Daula.
You got to do your best to trust your eyes, see the pitch and then put a quick swing on it. And when you get caught on that front foot, it's very tough to be a good hitter.
What would you say, Melvin? What would be probably a good setup? Would you move in front a little bit, trying to shorten the distance here?
Not necessarily, because his fastball definitely has life. But when you're a hitter, you want to have an approach, right? So when you have no strikes on you, you're sitting dead red on your pitch. Maybe you're sitting on his off speed. Maybe you're sitting on his fastball, whatever you're comfortable with. But you're sitting on that pitch, and if you get it, unload, because it might be the best pitch you get. So I think that's one of the things that young hitters struggle with, is they don't really have an approach, and that hinders you.
Yannick Mesa with a drive to center field, but center fielder Matteo Oldano under it, records the third out, and Italy goes out of this inning unscathed as we head into the bottom of the second inning. We'll be right back. And we're back, bottom of the second inning, in the stands, couple of Shaquille O'Neal fans.
So Harper's still in the game.
Couple familiar faces.
Coach Hero still going with it.
Kids. Yep. Shout out to that guy, staying up late.
Staying up late, supporting your country. That's how it should be, guys.
Exactly.
Again, we appreciate everybody who's live watching this game. We love you guys. Make sure you stay with us. It's going to be an exciting game. Right now, Italy has the lead, 2-0. Still anybody's ball game.
And the bullpen is hot right now for the Austrian team as Marcus Trimmel is continuing his warm-ups.
Up to bat for Italy. The center fielder recording the out in the last inning. Matteo Oldano looking for, his first hit in the tournament. Shoots one.
Right to Don.
Second base.
Cleans it up. Don, very, very consistent glove all week.
Yeah, that's the kind of start you hope for as a pitcher.
Oh yeah.
3 pitches, 1 down. Leonard Halper still in there, and if this continues, he might go a couple more.
100%. You know, Dan Kawanishi, one thing that impressed me about that kid, when I first met that kid, he was playing for like 3 different baseball clubs. You just don't, you don't see that.
One is not enough.
No, not for him. He wants more
For
baseball.
a bunt.
Halper picks it up and airmails it into over first base.
Yeah, calls off the third baseman. I'm not sure why. Momentum definitely would have been on Yannick Mesa's side. Third baseman for Team Austria. Let's Halper take it. There's Tommaso Battioni. Reaches base via the bunt. It was a nice bunt.
Yeah, very well executed.
Runs well.
And we're back on top of the lineup for Team Italy. First time around. Now off up for a second go with Gabriele Angioi.
Good pitch there by Halper for a strike.
Angioi with a walk in his first plate appearance. run in scoring position as he advanced on the bad throw.
Nice
With a nice curveball.
Nice. Yeah. Being
Mixing
able.
it up every now and then.
Let's see if Hoscher decides to go in right now.
Hoscher, of course, fixture in the U-23, but also the men's national team. Favorite catcher of the national team's legend, Christian Chili Tomsich.
Fly ball to right field. Caught.
And the run attacks, but returns.
Oh.
No. Well, misjudged right fielder throwing it straight to second base.
He hadn't got the memo of how strong Stemmer's arm is.
Yep. Stemmer already with 2 people gunned down in the tournament.
Yes, sir.
Missiles out of right field, missiles to second base. As Stan Cavanishi turns around, was not able to put the tang on it. Obviously a little frustrated. Would have liked to give his right fielder an assist. Now up to bat, third baseman Tommaso Giarola, who singled in his first at bat and goes right after the first pitch, skies it sky high. Justin Furbeck calling it off. Big leak, pop up, way up there.
Little knee buckler there. But received, and we are going to go to the top of the third. Still score 2-0 Italy.
Leading off the top of the third inning, number 40, Felix.
Yep, leading off in the top of the third inning for Team Austria, center fielder Felix Astner.
Another local boy. Great speed coming from the left side. Also covers a decent amount of ground in center field. Good ball player.
Teammate of both of yours.
Yep.
Great outfielder, covering a lot of ground for Team Austria out there in the center.
Let's see if Felix does what Felix does, Melvin, and decides to drop on that.
Yeah,
here we go.
Right on cue.
Well, still a strike though.
Third baseman stayed back. Calling his bluff, huh?
Yeah, probably doesn't know Felix.
He doesn't know him too well, does he?
Probably not.
You're going to learn today.
Mijadalas coming in.
Big swing by Felix right there.
Well, opts to the breaking ball. Good all-around choice when possible bunts are in order.
Catcher is giving him his pitcher the signal to shake him off. So expecting a high fastball right here.
Yep, good call.
Rick, how did you know that?
Because the catcher was set up there.
Yeah, and I'm not dumb, guys. Like
I got you. I saw it. I did the same thing.
I know.
Well, it's a fair game, I'd say.
So 0-2 to Felix.
Oh,
great
wow.
pitch. Great pitch.
Absolutely sawed him off
Wow.
there.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely cuffed him.
Yeah, perfect location. Not much you can do there.
Just reacted way too late, and if the ball runs this close into you, dropping in there even, well,
Now
all you can do is wait.
To go back what you were asking about positioning, that is where that becomes a problem. If you are back in the box and he has that pitch and he throws it in on you, there's no shot. At least if you're up in the box, you might catch it before it breaks deep on you.
But that's what I meant,
yeah.
like going a bit
Yeah, 100%.
towards the pitcher for these. But then again, we have not seen good contact on any breaking ball that Mirja Daula has offered, which is why I am wondering if just sitting on the fastball might be the better option.
If they feel that they can catch up to it, because it does have life, and you know, some hitters might feel that they're not comfortable or confident jumping on that fastball, at which case they need to sit off speed. So it just all depends on the hitter.
I think here's a fastball outside coming again.
Speaking of hitters, second time around the order, catcher Christoph Hoscha. Strikeout for him in his first trip to the plate.
They're pitching him the same sequence as they did the first time around. So 2 fastballs in the outside corner, get one call, 1 swing. And I think they might go with it again.
3 straight fast. Wow.
Yeah. Painting corners.
So now you kind of get the feeling that the hitters are guessing a bit up there. They're not sure what's coming. But I would always say, if you're comfortable with it, always sit fastball and adjust for off speed. Really trust your eyes and trust your hands. Because when you start guessing, if you guess wrong, you're toast.
And all credit here goes to the catcher, Andres Annunziata. Like, he's calling a really good game out here.
Yeah, being pumped for his pitcher. Fahrhaber, first baseman for the Austrian national team. Not a great pitch. Missing locations, but still dealing.
Just keeping him off balance. Like, he went 3 straight fastballs, and now what normally the dictate will be like you get another one, but he's throwing a slider in there for a strike.
Yeah, set up intentionally on the outside corner, misses inside. But
oh, great piece hitting. Ball's carrying. Right fielder.
And he's able to hang on to it.
Looked like he lost it a bit in the sky. This is a tough sky this time of night. So great job for the right fielder to stay with it.
Yeah, Fahrhaber able to put a drive in it, square it up, put a barrel on it. But a long fly out in the end as we head into
the bottom of the third. And Italy is still up 2-0.
well, Serenella, don't thank us, thank you. Giving us a bit of a linguistic info on the pitcher. If pronounced correctly, if I interpret this correctly, it should be.
Yeah, we're definitely trying our best. We see a lot of kids with a lot of different names from a lot of different countries, and sometimes it's just extremely difficult to get them all right. So our apologies if we mess something up.
So Didi, she's implying you to be better.
I will certainly try so. Up to bat now for the second time, DH for Team Italy. Rolling over Lorenzo Moresi. Has established himself as a small sample size, but nonetheless patient hitter in this tournament. Posting an 800 OBP, on base percentage, 3 base and balls. As he connects for one.
Ball hit well in the right center gap.
And he digs for second base.
Okay, got to play. Great hustle. Wow.
Wow. Smooth slide.
Wow. Yes, yes, yes. He was thinking double the entire way and worked out for him. Great job. Wow.
I'm calling it. This is the Trey Turner of the under-23 Italians men's national team. I will be looking for that slide right down the gap. Center fielder able to recover it quickly, fires a strike to second base, but look at that slide. Nice.
That can tend to catch your outfielder off guard for sure. You know, you think there's no shot that he's going to second base, and then you look up and he's halfway there.
Yeah, hustling all the way, able to beat the tag just by an inch, bringing up the first baseman, Samuele Gambarini.
Nice pitch. Really nice pitch from Halper there. Let's see if he doubles up on it.
Well, Zananella thanks us as she does not have to suffer through the pronunciation anymore.
This inning.
Well, it makes sense, but yeah, thank you.
So if you're just joining us, we got the bottom of the third, runner on second base, no outs for Italy, currently leading 2-0 to Austria.
Yeah, I think Halpa is probably close to the end of his leash. 50 pitches for him now, already his third appearance in this tournament, so steady workhorse for this team. Osha comes out, goes over.
Yeah, it appears he's been definitely the most trusted pitcher for Coach of Team Austria.
Gambarini with the ground out to the shortstop last inning. Bottom of the first, sorry. First inning. Well, in scoring position for him. Well, what do you think, guys? I think this might be Halpa's last batter.
I would assume so. I mean,
yeah, unless he gets, if he retires him, then you never know. But there's been a couple of pitchers that's done well for Austria so far. You know, Alexander Kienberger, phenomenal job. Inman posting a 0 ERA as well, doing a phenomenal job.
Absolutely.
Angelo did well as well. So he still got some guys in the bullpen that could be effective for sure.
I would say Angelo Tao is right now out of the running after pitching almost 4 innings the other day, but the rest of the bullpen should be wide open.
Knobbed at the first base.
Cue shot.
Was a little bit in front of it. Just a little bit.
Fowler picks it up, steps on first base.
And he knows it. See this big smile on his face?
Took it right on the top of his bat.
Yeah.
As a hitter, he still did his job bringing the runner over. So
playing some pool there.
That's not a nice feeling as a hitter when you cue ball it somewhere, huh?
I would have no idea, Melvin.
Yeah, you could swing the life out of you, and it just barely reaches the infield corner.
As a pitcher, I can say I like him.
Of course you do.
Yeah, and there's Annunziata, tonight's catcher.
Okay, so we got 1 out, runner on third. Italy threatening here.
Yeah, Annunziata walked first time around. Coming in with a 500 batting average.
Ooh. Nice shot there by Leonard Halper.
Yeah, taking some pitches, making Leonard Halper work, and yeah, Leonard again proved me wrong. Staying in the game still.
Dude, those gambling habits are not getting anywhere, right?
No.
We're not gonna give advice out here.
This is how I stay sane.
Oh, ball smoked deep to left and tracked down. The run will score, but that is a great play from Morris Redmond.
Moritz Riedman covering tons of ground out there. Read really well. He records an out, can't prevent the run. But
that was tracked very well. Great route to the ball. Excellent play. So
yeah,
with
nicely
that,
done.
Italy scores their third run, so they are now leading 3-0 in the bottom of the third.
And now up to bat, Daniel Monti.
That's great pronunciation, not from me, but from Rick van Dijk, who I hopefully also pronounced correctly.
You're very correct.
I've heard some funny pronunciations of his name in different stadiums. always a pleasure to listen to.
They are not suitable for this stream at the moment.
No, they're not. Put the kids to bed and then we'll tell you what they say.
Yeah, I got about almost 400 people watching the game with us here, so just so you two know.
Fly ball to right field.
We're not alone.
Looks like Stemmer's camped under it, makes the play, and that will be it. So we will be going into the top of the fourth. Italy pushing another run across. They are now leading 3-0.
We'll be back shortly. And we're back again. Just see first base coach for the Austrian national team, Peter Farag, calmly walking across, chewing
What's
on a
hopefully
few
done.
snacks. Number 7.
It's a great number right there.
Having said that, snacks, guys.
Yeah,
Where we
Rick,
at?
you're sleeping.
Yeah.
You're sleeping on the drive, but you had one job.
Oh,
Get
sorry,
snacks.
yes. Was that the reason, the only reason I was allowed to come out on the stream, or?
That was a perk.
Ah, got you.
Setting up for Team Austria, right fielder tonight, Georg Stemmer.
And Stemmer hitting 100 on the tournament. Good speed at the plate.
Yeah, flied out to left field first time around.
Austria's still in this game, 3-0. Still a baseball game.
Virgadaula misses outside. I'm taking every opportunity now to practice. Hoping this guy goes deep into this game, giving me a couple more opportunities.
Nice piece of hitting. Base hit the right field. So Stemmer leads off the inning well. Austria's got something cooking here.
Well, good things happen if you stick your bat out. Shoot it the other way. Just putting yourself out there and the bat.
Just put it out there. Just put the bat out there. See what happens.
As we move on to tonight's DH, batting for his pitcher, Lennart Halpa. Ewan McGarry. Familiar face for the two of you.
Yeah.
Yep. Great kid, too. Very humble. You know, always receptive. Just a good kid. Ground ball to shortstop. Oh, and he bobbles it. And, oh, it will be safe. So we got runners on first and second with no outs for Austria here in the top of the fourth.
Very interesting play as the shots there came in with blazing speed.
Yeah.
Had tons of time.
Yeah, you know, because that was a double play situation, but he was almost coming in like he had full intention on going to first base.
Yeah, no real chance to get Georg Stemmer at second base as all the momentum was taking him towards first base. But bobbles it, fires.
All right.
Blazing speed, fastball towards the first base.
We got Dan Kawanishi coming up, one of the hotter hitters for Austria right now, currently batting 300.
Yeah. No out. Runners on first and second.
I think we lost a couple of lights here.
It looks like it, yeah. Or it's just going on the beat of Dan's walk-up song.
That would be kind of intense, right? That'd be kind of cool if you had an at-bat song that went with the lights and the lights kind of like a music concert.
But guys, runners on first and second, no outs. We all know what's going to happen here.
Do we? You got one of your. I mean, I'm indifferent here because you got one of your hotter hitters up on the team. You know, hitting 300, and he's a great bunter. But do you want to give up his bat in this situation, this RBI situation? So I don't know. I'm indifferent.
I think it's going to square up, but could be me.
I think he's going for the bunt for hit.
I think you both were wrong.
And this is exactly the difference between an experienced guy and one starting out. He did not show a bunt as soon as the pitcher raised his leg, turning around the second base, but I think nonetheless that we might be seeing a bunt here.
Yeah, but you also got to remember Dan will be very tough to double off because he has great speed coming out of the box.
And we were all wrong.
Nope, I wasn't wrong. I didn't say he was going to bunt. Don't you put that on me.
And that's the bunt. Moving the runners over instead. Kawanishi gets the drop down.
Unintentional bunt.
He bunted.
Yeah,
okay. Any way you want it.
Great opportunity here for the young hitter to drive in 2 runs and put Austria within 1 run of this ball game. And that's the thing about it is, fellas, this is baseball. You know, anything's possible. When somebody's looking at this game like Italy versus Austria, oh my goodness, this get ugly quick. But no, you know, you never know. On any given night, you know, you can win a baseball game, especially if you do the little things.
Anybody can beat everybody.
Yeah, now 2 things are happening. We are getting rid of the double play opportunity for Team Italy with the runners moving over. First base now unoccupied, plus lefty up the bat, which is always nice.
Hold that thought for a second. I see the Italian bullpen's hot. And Didi, I'm going to have to ask you again for your binoculars.
You got him, Rick. Well, I will also let you two know that streaming views are steadily rising. So we are becoming more and more broadcasted into this European Under-23 Men's Baseball Championship.
If this means we're going to be famous after this championship, I'll sign up for it.
Well, I will not mention that.
All right, great opportunity to be a hitter right now. 2-0, dead red.
Virgadaula falling behind in the count 2-0. Dan Kavanishi looking for a fastball.
All right, 3-0. Did we give him the green light?
No.
I say yes.
Oh, he seemed real patient.
I say yes. He's yeah. I mean, when I say green light, I'm talking about your favorite pitch in the world, size of a baseball. If he throws it there, you unload.
I got to say, I never mentioned this before, but also absolutely dig the hairstyle of Virga Daula.
Oh yeah.
Throwing in some.
You're a hairstyle guy, aren't you?
I am. Well, I judge everyone equal, but I judge them.
Wasn't his spot. Wasn't his spot.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we had some great hair guys at this tournament, that's for sure, and I would put Federico Virga Daula right up there with him.
Yeah, not only can he deal, he can also rock a nice hair. And he gets it. Patience rewarded as Dan Kavanishi takes first base.
Tying run is on first base, and we now have Boris Riedman coming up. 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
Yeah, looking to connect for a first hit and subsequently also an RBI, hopefully.
Yeah, this is one of the situations we talked about earlier. You know, you don't have to do too much, you know. Find a good pitch to hit, find some green grass on the big part of the yard.
Absolutely. Well, rise and shine for this young man. Virga Daula misses low. 4-1.
And the Austrian crowd is slowly getting louder.
Yep, starting to wake up here.
Yeah, all the Austrian players in the dugout up on the fence also. As Riedman takes ball 2 up high. But the way Virga Daula has pinpoint control.
Crowd is definitely getting entertaining right now.
Do not count on him to walk you anywhere. You would have to earn your trip on base against him.
Good swing. Good swing, like it.
Yeah, and some life again on his fastball. Probably also a little bit frustrated with himself for loading the bases here in the top of the 4th. Two and 1. Yeah, control issues.
1 count.
Never like to see this happen to any pitcher, but seems to struggle to find the zone at the moment.
Three and 1 now. Well, Riedman will be looking for this one pitch down the middle.
And we walk a run home, so Austria is now on the board.
Well, not a hit, but an RBI nonetheless.
Hey, it's an RBI, he'll take it. So tying run on second base, go-ahead run is on first base, and we got something cooking here in the top of the 4th. Score is now 3-1 in favor of Italy.
Yeah, moving on to the shortstop of the Austrian national team, Justin Fürberg.
Now, while Justin doesn't have hasn't recorded his first hit yet, he has put solid contact on the baseball, so he is definitely capable of driving in a run right here.
He is due.
Yeah. He is due.
Yeah, struck out swinging in the 2nd inning against Virga Daula. Right down the middle, or a strike. Catcher blocks the ball.
Ooh.
Seems he's gotten hurt a little. Took it right.
Great block by the catcher, a little rattled.
Yeah, tough breed. These backstops. They work quietly behind the scenes. Don't ask for much.
Normally a tender love and care will do.
Definitely putting teams on their back, silently carrying them. Yes, Annunziata is for sure doing for Team Italy. Fjellberg sees this one up. Let's go of it. 2 balls, 1 strike now. I would expect that the Italians already have someone up and ready in the bullpen. Well, paint in the corner, but just outside. Oh, ball 3.
All right, pressure's on.
Yeah.
3-1, bases loaded.
Some life coming into these fans.
Yes.
Really starting to feel it here.
Austria has to make a move right here.
And we are across the 420 mark on the streams. Also excited to see that.
Italy's chiming in now. Wait, what's going on? Ground ball.
Up the middle. Oh.
Yeah, tough play.
Well, I will like to see the replay on this one, as I think that Justin Fjellberg beat the throw, but doesn't matter.
Unfortunate call at first, but the second run has scored, which has made this a 1-run ball game.
Yeah, double play up the middle. 4-6-3. 2 down. As
So right here we got the instant replay.
Justin Fjellberg again with a risky hat first slide. And Justin's able.
Wow. Yes. He was safe indeed.
Well,
unfortunate.
I got an eye for that.
It's almost like you're doing umpiring as well, right?
Well, every now and then a little bit, but didn't call me for this tournament, so I ended up with you guys.
And we're happy to have you.
Yeah.
Which is even nicer.
Which is even nicer. Because now otherwise we'd have been making fun of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough break for Justin Fjellberg, who gave his all. His all. 2 down, and even loses the potential RBI in the process.
That's really unfortunate, because he definitely was safe via the instant replay, so it's just very unfortunate. But also, hey, that's baseball, you know.
And see if Yannick Meza can cash him in.
Yeah, making his debut in this game.
Oh.
And he gets hit in the back of his foot.
All right.
Well, drops to first base right away.
Yep, now we got runners at the corner. You know what I would like to see right now, what would be something that's almost like a lost art. But if you have a situation where you have a runner on first and third, you have good speed and Dan on third, you're almost thinking about getting caught in a rundown on first and seeing if you can squeak that tying run across. You know, that's something that's not done very often anymore, but that's a play I love, because 9 times out of 10 they're going to throw after that runner at second, and if he just holds and gives down the time to score, now you have a tie ball game.
Delayed stealing, right, Melvin?
You say it best, Melvin.
Or
one of my favorite plays. Delayed steal.
100%. Or early break, whatever. There it is. What is he going to do? Oh, he held it. Okay. Oh, he didn't go.
Great pitch by.
Just kidding. He held that.
Yeah, great pitch by Virgadaula.
Error.
Who home plate umpire.
In your brain then, right?
In my brain.
Yeah, okay.
Brain error.
Home plate umpire would like the third base umpire to move over to the left side of the second base, but he refuses. I will not move. Well, it makes sense, right? So potentially a throw coming to second base with a stealing as an option. He would get squared right in the chest.
Yeah. Well, then you always say that you do it once.
Yeah, this is a mistake that you'll remember for a long time, with Annunziata having a real gun behind him. Yeah, Yannick Meza hanging in there. 1-1 the count on him.
All right, he takes off. What are they going to do? There it is. No!
Well, regardless
throw
of
him
his
out.
position, the umpire calls him out.
Ay, ay, ay. That's exactly what we're talking about, boys. If he would have just held and got caught in a rundown, Don scores easily, tie ball game.
Yeah, I really love this play, and would
Moving off the ball, number 4, moving forward, can you redirect to Nicola Wiener.
And we're back in the bottom of the 4th inning. Hitting for Italy now, right fielder Niccolò Cinelli. Please,
Hitting 444 in the tournament.
Janella, please let me know if this pronunciation is right, as I'm always eager to take any opportunity to learn, and I gotta say, I love hosting these games with Italy, as they have beautiful names.
Beautiful country, too.
And just put it out there as often as I can.
Little surprising to see Halper still out here on the mound, but
yeah, I mean,
he gets ahead with strike 2 here.
Yep.
Yeah, Halper already well above 50 pitches. $60 for now, 35 for strikes. So despite the first inning struggles, covered, and yeah, is pitching through 3 innings and counting. Quickly, 1-2 for him. Nicely done, so
nice
as he
pitch.
freezes Niccolò Cinelli for the first out. Right on the corner, perfect location.
Strikeout number 2 of the day as the Sheriffs are out.
Little frustration.
Now this is emptying the bottom of the 4th inning.
Halper takes a breather as he moves on to the center fielder for tonight's game, Matteo Aldano. And he continues to pound strikes.
Good.
Aldano 0 for 1 tonight, and also for the rest of the tournament. Motivated. Put one on here.
Not a bad pitch here. Not a bad pitch. Moving the feet. Make sure that he doesn't get in the box twice. Twice the same way.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of hard hit balls that elevated in the zone, took him for a ride into the outfield. So maybe also a good idea to, maybe even with some sinking movement, and create some ground balls, give the defense something to do. He's got a great middle infield with Justin Furbeck and then Cavanici behind him. Sweet hands on first base in the presence of Julian Faulhaber, who's always good for a stretch.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It does not matter if it needs to be done or not.
His nickname on the team
I will not complain.
His nickname on the team is Mr. Spagat.
Mr. Spagat. I love it. Yeah, and also
all right, one out walk.
Fresh face on the infield. On third base, Yannick Mesa, as I mentioned, his first game in the tournament. Signals one down to his outfielder. Reminds him of the basics. And we continue as Matteo Aldano drew a walk, number 9 in the order. Now out of left field, Tommaso Battioni.
Nice breaking pitch.
Yep, way to get ahead.
Battioni 1 for 1 in this game. Bunted to the pitcher in the bottom of the second inning.
Not a breaking pitch here. Seemed to be a little up.
Runner takes off. Hit and run. Ball through to left field. Runner's moving to third base and bobbled out there in left field.
Well,
and we have a
interesting
wow. Okay.
All around.
Yeah, ball was thrown around a little bit. Runner comes in to score.
Well, there were a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, I couldn't keep up.
Seen,
I was like, wait, what?
Hard hit ball.
Hard hit
across
ball.
The shortstop who dives for it. Moritz Riedmann in left field. Bobbles it. Can't come up with it. Is eager to gun down the run on second base. But overthrows. I think throw towards home plate would have been enough.
So now Italy takes a 4-2 lead in the bottom of the fourth with a runner on third base and 1 out. Austria's defense is playing in, trying to prevent that third run to scoot across. Fifth run of the game for Italy if they can convert.
Yeah, up now for a third time. Top of the order, Gabriele Angioi, shortstop. Drew a walk in his first plate appearance.
I'm impressed. Harper's used that slider a lot more tonight than he typically does.
Mm-hmm.
And he hits him. Angioi with a walk in the first, fly out to right field in the second, and now a hit by pitch in his third trip, putting himself on first base and runners on the corners for Team Italy, who are still only down 1 out. Well, bringing up third baseman, on base machine, Tommaso Giarola, the patient.
Yes.
Man.
1,500 OPS, 500 average on the tournament. Wow. And he squares the bunt, pulls back.
Yeah, 1 for 2 on the evening. 5 base on balls in the tournament.
Squares up.
Oh, was that a safety squeeze they tried to put on?
Well, home plate umpire Marco Federico signals foul ball.
That's a very interesting strategy. I mean, if it works, great. You got one of your best hitters in the lineup, or the best hitter in your lineup statistically. I think they let him swing away.
Yeah, quite a surprise. There's the runner from
Runner
first
takes
base.
off on first.
And Team Austria plays a defensive strategy. Shortstop creeping in, shortening the distance between him.
So we got runners on second and third, 1 out. Italy still threatening.
Philbeck throwing it across third base, but Italy was watching. Two balls, 1 strike on the batter. Yes, Harper lops one in there. Well, a little bit signs of fatigue I'm seeing from Halpa. Little drop in velocity. Curveball not biting as hard anymore. Misses outside with another one.
He's tired.
Yeah, I mean, fairly so. Young kid, 3rd appearance. Throwing 3.1 innings already this tournament. Up to 5.2.
And so we got a full count here.
And yeah,
1 out. Runners on second and third.
5-6 innings. This might not sound like a lot in a tournament like this, but if you throw on back-to-back days, or one day rest in between.
Oh, bad hop on the third baseman. Runner's going to come in and score. Runner on second advances to third. Oh, that's a tough break. Nothing he could do.
Well, Yannick Mesa will remember this hammer down the third baseline.
Wow, that just jumped up and bit him. Absolutely nothing he could have done.
Yeah, reality check for him. He's still taking a breath. Stayed down, but ball coming up right away.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Deflating him.
Yeah.
Dropping him off air. Yes. We are going to see a pitching change. Leonard Halper gets a standing ovation by his teammates. Well, only giving up 1 run an inning. Almost completed 4 innings. 4 runs for him. As we move on to the next pitcher.
We know.
Yeah, new in there for Team Austria. Pitcher Markus Trimmel taking over from Leonard Halper, inheriting 2 base runners.
First time pitching in the tournament. Trimmel features a fastball, curveball, and changeup. Sometimes his fastball has a natural little cut to it.
Yeah, first appearance for him as a pitcher, you've mentioned it. After letting familiar faces start the game, work the team into the 4th inning. You now see a fresh face coming out of the bullpen, number 48. Runners on the corners for him, and 1 out.
Score 5-2.
Squares off with the DH for tonight, Lorenzo Moresi, who is already 2 for 2 on the evening. Got a single and a double under his belt. Tough matchup for a guy coming in out of the bullpen.
Especially in his first appearance in the tournament. Under a capacity crowd here. Not an easy thing to do for a young pitcher.
Hosha able to block this ball, but the runner advances from first to second.
Seems there was a little mix-up between Hosha and Trimmel over there.
Takes away the double play up the middle. So infield comes in now as they are trying to prevent another run at all costs. Well, nice break.
Yep, records his first strike.
Fastball doesn't work. Sometimes you find yourself using your secondary pitch as your primary one. Just have to adjust.
I mean, it's not a huge issue if he has a base open here and a hot hitter today. So if he walks him, you put the double play back in order and potentially get out of the inning. So it's not the worst thing in the world if he actually walks him.
No.
Yeah, and especially since already walking away, not happy with the call. Lorenzo Moresi being called back. Sweeping curveball. Three and 2 to count. Payoff pitch for him. Nicely executed. Not a breaking ball.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little tough for the Italian hitters to time him right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you said it best, Melvin. Not the end of the world if he walks him.
No, definitely not, because you have a hot hitter, the number 3 hole, base open. Okay, so now you have a double play situation potentially. You back your middle infield up, which they're doing right now. And yeah, maybe you get a double play and get out of the inning.
Yeah, real tough for a young pitcher just starting out. Win these tight battles. Lorenzo Moresi just fouling off the pitches he does not want to hit. Waiting for him patiently to miss his spot, and did so. So,
Rick, how does a young pitcher stay within his nerves in this situation? A packed house, bases loaded coming into this situation.
I mean, it's different for everybody. What I always took is I took 1 point out in back that kind of settle on, and then took a couple deep breaths. It's always important to control your breathing game here. And just really, good play.
Shot down the middle, the line, as Yannick Mesa steps on third base. But this is going to be an interesting one because he stepped on third base, lifting the forced play. He then came home as Hosha just kept his foot on the bag, not tagging the player.
Yeah, he had to tag. Yeah, he's safe. He had to tag him.
Marco Federico calls him safe at first. He called him out at first. Yannick Mesa comes up with the ball.
Yeah, so he was out at third. Because he didn't tag him, he was safe at home. But what's interesting is he had plenty of time to go to first base, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this might also be the reason why Hosha was so confused and just he absolutely did not expect a tag play here.
Yeah.
Because he was so close to third base fielding the ball. Just a quick little step on it, firing it to home plate. Hosha with a great pick also.
Yeah. So that puts Italy up 6-2. 6-2 in the bottom of the fourth.
Now up to bat, first baseman Samuele Gamberini. Excuse me, already passed him. Samuele Gamberini with the hot shot down the third baseline. Up to bat now the catcher Andres Annunziata, who flew out to left field his last time up, and yeah, gotten himself an RBI in the process.
Six two.
Count moves to 3 balls, 1 strike. As Markus Trimmel falls behind. Time is being called. Ball loose on the field.
No. There's somebody throwing down the side of the dugout. Probably the pitcher to stay loose.
Yeah, that's what the bullpens are for, but yeah.
They were a long mile away from their dugout.
Exactly.
Fact.
And you also have to cross all these Austrian fans.
All these Austrian fans staring you down. All right, so he puts him on base. So now we have bases loaded, 2 outs.
And let's see how that draws the walk. Patient man. And we'll bring up second baseman for tonight, Daniel Monti.
Monti 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout.
Yeah, coming into this game, 1 hit in 3 at-bats.
And somebody's up in the Austrian bullpen. From here, that looks like number 2, Alexander Schiller.
Annunziata just tying his shoelaces, making sure that all is in order.
Some chin music here by Trimmel.
What's up with the chin music? Is that like a insider joke with you and your coach?
No,
it's a real term.
It's a real term.
Well, I know that.
Do you know?
Last time I've said it, you came up.
Did you really?
Yeah, Trimmel falling behind on consecutive balls. 2-0 to count.
At this point, he needs to just put it over the plate, trust his defense. You got 2 outs.
No need to be perfect here.
Yeah, nothing's really been flying out of here all day, so let your defense make a play.
And especially in this night sky right now, it's really damp a bit. So
really got to get into it to get it out of here.
Physics lessons besides history.
Well, I will be teaching physics this year, so.
If you do it the same way as you did Matt, you got me, man.
Well, we're just scholars of life.
We're multi-talented in this group.
Exactly.
Good pitch.
Yeah, as mentioned, if the fastball doesn't go your way, you just skip to the next one.
Find something to get you over the plate.
Markus Trimmel, it seems to be the slider.
Been there, yeah.
Good pitch.
Curveball now.
All right. So we got full count. The runners will be moving on the pitch.
Daniel Monti showing no signs of wanting to swing at anything until he throws one in there that he likes to hit. As he does now.
Ball laced in the gap. That's going to be at least 2 runs. And Italy has busted this game wide open, scoring 2 runs on the base hit in the gap.
Yeah, Daniel Monti gets his hit. 1-3 now. Laces a single, 2 RBI single over the shortstop into left center field.
The score now 8-2 in favor of Italy.
Moving halfway down the line to second base, but going back. Runners on the corners for Italy now. 2 down. As the next batter comes up, right fielder Niccolo Cinelli. Cinelli 0 for 2 tonight. .400 average so far. Italy pulling away this inning, putting 5 runs on the board so far. And Austria best advised to stop the bleeding right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
If they do not want to go into mercy rule territory. Yeah, you just see the experience and also really patience at the plate.
Yeah.
That's probably also a big difference between a established team that just has this presence, has those key players that
has a lot to do with practice hours as well. So I know for a fact that in Italy, before every preparation, this whole team meets together and they just go into a Olympic preparation center where they have multiple fields and they just practice. So they're hyped up for this tournament.
I think what Didi says is valuable too, or important too, because again, you have a young Austrian team, and you kind of see it. You got 4 errors on the board right now. When things get a little tense, you know, sometimes it's tough for young ball players to kind of know how to handle those situations.
Agree.
And this is what we always talk about, you know, it's important to do your best to just stay under the control, just slow the game down so you don't get yourself worked up and, things start going wrong from there, right? So it's a learning experience, you know, as you get older and, you know, playing more big-time games, you start to develop these skill sets, but it's hard as young ball players coming into this type of atmosphere.
Yeah, you're being met with powerhouses of European baseball, and not only in this game, but we've seen good games for 2/3 of the innings from the Austrian team, and just collapsing in the end. But this is exactly what makes the difference between a established team that can draw off the experience and young, ambitious U-23 team.
Yeah,
the
absolutely. Because when you analyze the game right now, what separated the two teams? I mean, Austria was staying in the ball game. They almost came back in the ball game. But then what do you have? You have a couple of errors, a couple of mental mistakes and things like that. And then when you're playing a team like Italy or you're playing a team like the Netherlands or Germany or one of those teams, these are the teams that will make that hurt. You know, they'll make those mistakes hurt, and that's why, you know, you really have to try your best to minimize those mistakes. And, you know, as young ball players or anybody for that matter, you know, you just defensively, for example, think about what you're going to do with the ball before you get it. You know what I mean? Little things like that will make a huge difference.
Yeah, they will be relentless on you, as Italy has been in this bottom of the 4th inning, scoring 5 runs already. As we see a new face on the mound. First appearance for him in this tournament. Alexander Schiller, number 2 for the Austrian national team. Under 23. Looking to ease the pain, getting them out of the inning and swinging the bats right away. Yeah, this is just what experienced teams do to you. They beat you with the pressure and the experience. Yeah, don't get fooled by the looks of Alexander Schiller. I promise you, he is under 23. And not only that, as I'm an expert on hair, I gotta say, I see a little bit of Virka Daula in him.
Just a tad, though.
Well, obviously.
Good times.
Well, nobody was ready. Pitch close time.
When we were talking about hair, I remember Sandal Schiller a couple of years ago rocking a pink mohawk.
A man of many faces. Old and young.
So we have 2 outs. Bases loaded. Italy currently up 8-2.
Not only does he have great head hair, but he's also rocking the PI Magnum stash.
All right, 1-1 count.
Tomasi Batoni helping himself. Today, 2 for 2 in the evening.
Hit by pitch. Another run's going to come across. 10-2. 10-2 in the bottom of the 4th. And Italy has really busted this game wide open.
Yeah, exactly what we've mentioned earlier. They just need to get out of this inning any way they can.
So we have some technical issues on the live stream. They're working on getting it back up right now.
Thanks. Tachometer 47. Federico.
So we got a 3-1 count, 2 outs, bases loaded.
Call the strike, so 3-1 now. Well, eventually walking him, and this is what we've mentioned. We are now definitely in mercy rule territory.
Okay. So if you missed it, we are now at 11-2 in favor of Italy. We still have bases loaded, 2 outs. Reisel has come on to pitch, hoping to get Austria out of this inning as Italy has put up an 8 spot in this inning alone.
Yeah, coming straight out of the bullpen, he will be facing Tommaso Girola. Third base tonight for Italy. Single in the first inning. Fly out to the shortstop later on. A patient guy.
You know what's bizarre about this? The fact that they have 11 runs, 7 hits. So that's just the amount of walks, unfortunately, that Austria has given up today.
Yeah, we've mentioned the patience of this team, and
okay.
Well,
all right, so got out of it.
You jinxed them. What? The patience. I jinxed them.
Story of your life today, huh, man?
Flies out to third base. Working in favor of Austria.
Yep, so Austria gets out of it at 9 runs, so they'll still have an opportunity to stay in this ball game.
Yeah,
hopefully they can battle back a little bit. We'll be right back.
And we're back. Top of the 5th inning. Sad to see my favorite Italian pitcher, Virgadaula, out. Replaced by Francesco Maria Bonvini. Great name. Following another great name. Well,
yeah.
Great
we want to take a moment to appreciate everybody still here, everybody in the stands, everybody streaming and watching the game online. Shout out to all our Bundesliga 1 friends,
favorite
like
guy
Philip Eckel and all the other ones that are checking in with us. We love you guys. Thank you for sticking with us and enjoying the show.
Number 14, Felix Asna.
Yeah, up to bat now for Team Austria. Trying to get in striking distance of Italy. Pulling away 11-2.
Yep, so now it's time to be aggressive. We got to chip away here. Going to the chats.
Felix
Toby Werner,
Asna.
also a grasshopper, saying we need it. Let's go. We got to start jumping on those fastballs. Agree with you 100%, brother. All right, Coach Camargo checking in from the Diving Ducks. Really good job, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Much love, Coach. Great coach in Austria. You'll be hearing his name a lot in the future, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
So we got 2-0 count to Felix. Great swing.
Oh, catcher got tipped on this one. Taking it in the chest. Francesco Maria Bonvini.
Melon
Just almost took out the camera trying to take out a mosquito.
Yeah. So in case you hear some whooshes, that's Melvin going on mosquito hunt.
Mosquitoes love me, man. It's something about my blood. Maybe all the sugar I eat. I don't know.
Thought you didn't eat sugar.
Well,
Pancakes, brother, pancakes.
Pancakes. Not only do we surrender our free time, we also expose ourselves to all kinds of tropical
Delishables.
mosquitoes. Felix Asna can also works the count in his favor.
All right, so bring it back to the top of the order. Let's get something going.
Up now the bat, top of the lineup for Team Austria, the catcher, Christoph Hoscher. 2 at bats so far for him, 2 Ks. Going against the fresh face on the mound, Francesco Maria Bonvini.
Bonvini also seems to struggle to find the zone at the moment.
Yep, first baseman's playing back, basically giving Felix this base. Let's see if he takes it.
Well, only fair given how hard I struggled with his predecessor's name. We are all fighting our own battles.
All right, so they're not holding him.
1-1. Runner is going to take off.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Which is interesting. Every run counts right now. We need to get back in this.
Absolutely.
Well, first baseman for the Italian team, almost on the edge of the grass, Felix Asna. Yeah, moderate lead on first base, staying put.
Still staying put. Now the double plays in order.
And fires.
And they turn it.
Yeah, kind of.
Wow.
I
don't understand that. They weren't holding him on, so I don't know if he had the red light, but why wouldn't he take that base?
Man, we play with Felix throughout the year, and he has his fair share of stolen bases, so we don't
I just don't understand why he wouldn't have been allowed to. Well, we don't know if it was Felix Accord or if it was the coaches, but I'm just not quite understanding why he wouldn't have been allowed to take that base.
Yeah, I got nothing. Another lefty. Julian Faulhaber. Sweet grabs and stretches on first base for Team Austria. 0 for 2 on the day. 100 average.
Let's see.
It's been a rough go.
Yeah, let's see if you can put a jolt in a ball right here.
Yeah, he's definitely capable of doing it. He gets his pitch and turns on it.
In the comments, we hear ice cold bats on fastballs. but not this time.
Fly ball
As
deep
he
right field. And
drives
it's
it.
down. And it's down. He's going to have 2 at least.
He's going to stay
And
at
he's going to
second.
stay there.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. Great job.
Well,
And that was run number 3.
it does not matter if I come up with it or somebody else. As soon as I say it, it's proven wrong.
Runner in scoring position.
He barreled this fastball up all the way down the right center field gap, cruising into second base, thinking third, but tell the outfield to come in there right away. So
All right,
he stays put on second base.
Yep, Stemmer, one of the 2 hits for Austria so far. Well, now Julian has the 3rd, so hopefully he can put a charge in it and squeeze another run across.
The 5-6 hole is calling his name.
Yes, Stemmer Georg shoots one to the second baseman.
Hit hard, but right at him, so.
Converts it to the 3rd out.
So we are through the top of the 5th.
Yeah, moving on.
Score is still 11-2.
Austria absolutely in threat of being sent down early, as Team Italy is only 1 run away from ending this game early. Heading into the bottom of the 5th inning as we start things off with the DH for today for Team Italy, and a new player in there, I think. Yeah, pinch hitter for the Italian DH.
And the new pinch hitter's name is Samuel Bruno.
Yeah, almost unusual name for an Italian. Would fit right in Austria with either name.
Absolutely, yeah.
Bruno or Samuel.
So 2 strikes on him.
Yeah, after 2 first strikes, widens the zone, sets him out offside the plate, but a little bit too far. But
Good pitch.
Nice.
All right.
High and tight. Oh. Cuffing his hands. Swinging through it is Bruno Samuel. And we move on. Number 84, first baseman for Team Italy, Samuele Gamberini. Oh for 3 today.
Has recorded an RBI. Assuming it was the easiest RBI ever via the walk.
Possible, yeah.
And Rezel pumps one in there for a strike.
He's actually looking pretty good.
Yep.
Well, walk wouldn't be too much of a coincidence as we have seen 8 walks being issued by the Austrian pitching.
Yeah, just very tough to be successful in a baseball game. 8 walks and 4 errors.
As former coaches would say, there'll be 8 too many.
Yeah, not only you give up base runners.
Ball hit well.
Yes.
Felix has a beat and made the catch. Great catch.
Gammarini smacks one to center field.
Yeah, ball had top spin on it too. Felix was able to track it down. Great job.
Yeah, came in with his glove up, converted to last second. As we see here in the replay. Well, in betweener. Call it a draw. But nicely hanging on to it, preventing base runner here. 2 outs now, bringing up the catcher, Andres Annunziata. Yeah, I was saying, not only do you give up base runners with walks, but it also wears on the defense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
They were out there a long time in the 4th inning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also, it just it's getting more and more complicated to stay concentrated out there. Especially, well, I can only talk as an infielder, but it really wears on you. And if there's nothing happening for a long time and then a shot comes down the line,
chances are you won't have it. Yeah.
well, you won't need coffee after that. Annunziata following the ball off to the right side. Count now 2-1. Yes. Alexander Riesel is looking for a 1-2-3 inning.
Nice pitch.
Good cut as well. Just missed it.
Yep.
Yeah, only inning the Italians haven't been able to score so far. Second inning, quick work of Lennart Halpa back then. Alexander Riesel hoping to do the same here. 2-2.
Nice piece of hitting down the right field line. That's going to be extra bases.
Georg Stemmer fires one in there.
We have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. If that runner crosses, it will be ball game.
Yeah, Annunziata cruising into second base.
That was a good piece of hitting, taking the ball the other way. And that's what we talk about with that pitch on the outer half of the plate. That's what you should be doing, you know, keep your bat long through the zone, letting it travel and driving it right where it was pitched. Excellent piece of hitting.
Yeah, not only did he just put a bat on it, he put a drive in it.
Yeah.
This one really carried. Also, good sign for an expert in hitting.
It's absolutely not me, guys, so I just don't know one.
You're a second league hitting legend, Ricky.
Second league, not second class.
Maybe that as well.
Yeah, we've mentioned it a couple of times in the podcast. Wiener Neustadt really a victim to high winds, enabling paragliders and all sorts of aeronautics in the area. Making things complicated here on the baseball field, or a little bit less, well, predictable, let's say. But no wind tonight.
No wind.
No wind.
Perfectly calm.
And
It's
you've seen
beautiful.
it since I'm pretty sure that Faulhaber's smack into right center would have left the yard if there was any wind blowing out.
On a normal day, yeah. 'Cause that right center here is usually the jet stream.
We've also mentioned the capillary effect on baseballs in a damp environment, creeping in there, weighing down the by just grams. But yeah, physics.
All right, got a chopper to short.
And
players made.
Stretch.
So we're not done yet. Score is 11-2, moving into the top of the sixth. And we will be right back.
Nicely done. Team Austria really wanting to stay alive. We'll be right back.
It's a beautiful night at the ballpark, isn't it, boys? People smiling, kids running. Birds are not chirping. That's okay.
No, Great Bear's already in a hotel.
The bats are chirping. That's a beautiful night tonight. No wind.
Yeah, I'd say enough chirping in the second game.
Yeah. Britain did enough chirping for everybody, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, Owen McCary.
Hitting out of the 4 spot, the DH for tonight. He said it best.
0 for 1 tonight.
Big cut right there from Owen.
Coming out swinging right away against Francesco Maria Bonvini. Mixing it up there. Surprised by McGarry waving at it.
Big cut from McGarry there again, and he goes down on strikes.
1, 2, 3.
Bonvini has seemed to found his groove.
Only 16 pitches in his outing. 10 strikes. As we move on to the second baseman for tonight, Dan Kavanishi.
Yeah, Dan is one of 2 hitters for Austria that's having a pretty successful tournament, hitting 300. Other hitter being Alessandro Zaffo, who's hitting 333.
Ooh, a little up and tight there from Bonvini.
Yeah, after 3 straight strikes. Fires one over his head. Right back at it.
What I want to know is how did they grow these mustaches so fast?
Well, when did they start? Kavanishi with just putting the bat out there, but catching it on the barrel, but still foul.
All right.
Falls under it.
Routine fly ball to left field. Play made. And we have 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. I mean, seriously, when did they grow those? It'll take me like 6 months to do that. Seems like it just happened overnight for half these guys.
I know Schiller was already rocking it for the whole season, so.
Well, masterclass of beer growing in the form of Alexander Schiller. Moving on.
Miracle Grow on their lips.
So left fielder for tonight, Moritz Riedmann. Looks at the first strike. Moritz Riedmann 0 for 1 today. Nice curveball.
Great pitch from Bonvini there.
Francesco Maria mixing it up. Little chopper, but foul. Anybody of you two rocking a second first name?
No.
A second first name?
Like a middle name, Melvin.
Like
Oh, my middle name is Daniel. Yeah.
Daniel. Melvin Daniel.
Purdue the third.
Oh, wow.
Most people don't know that.
Not bad.
So there were two before?
There was two before. But I said there was definitely not going to be one after. It was stopping with me. I didn't want to be Melvin Purdue the 10th or something like that. We're not royalty here, so I was like, you want your son to be named Melvin? No, he's Isaiah. Let's go. We're switching it up. Love you. Love you, Dad.
Is his middle name Melvin?
No.
Oh.
Daniel.
So Riedmann just waving at this pitch. No match for a nice Italian name, Francesco Maria Bonvini, as we can all appreciate. Moving into the bottom of the 6th inning. Back in the bottom of the 6th. Austria holding on by its teeth, down 11-2. Only one run away from defeat, early defeat. Niccolò Cinelli, right fielder for Team Italy, starting the inning off. Takes the ball. Alexander Riesel came in for Alexander Schiller in relief.
Alex came in for Alex.
Yeah, but no mistake by the mustache. Facial hair all around us. Niccolò Cinelli smacks one down the line right into the Austrian dugout. Returning the baseball to its owner. Counts 1-2.
Oh, got him good.
That's gotta hurt.
That was flush.
And
I like how he shook it off, though.
He definitely shaked it off, yeah. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving on.
That means
First base.
the winning run is on first.
That is correct, Rick.
No out in the bottom of the 6th. Runner on first base. Matteo Oldano, center fielder. Still hitless in this tournament. Sitting on the fastball of Alexander Resl.
Good pitch by Resl.
Right down by the knees. Rocking the chains here. Center fielder Matteo Oldano. Melvin, you've played in a couple of professional leagues. Rick, you also, the further you move up, the more chains you see.
Yeah, it's getting a little flashy. Well, you know, the game has changed now too. You know, everything is getting more flashy, and let the kids play, and you know, it's amping up more and more and more. So.
Yeah, we were having this discussion over dinner today, so like it's definitely see more chains.
From a physical standpoint also, I mean, that's hardware, right? I mean, that's precious metal, heavy stuff.
In theory, you would think it would be uncomfortable to wear and it would slow you down and potentially put an eye out, but hey.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about a lot of those MLB players really wearing 2 or 3 chains.
Basically an average person's yearly salary on their neck. Yeah. Baseball. Yeah.
Just winking at you.
Good pitch.
As is Matteo Oldano at this nice pitch from Alexander Resl, who records the first out via the strikeout. As we now have the left fielder Tommaso Battioni coming out the bat. Number 72 hitting in the 9th spot. Resl working from the stretch. Osha providing a good backup. Italy with a base runner on first base, who seems to be staying put for now. And third base, coach for Italy now almost in left field.
Fly ball, shallow center field.
Dan Cavanishi under it. Catches the ball, records the second out.
2 down.
Cavanishi makes the play for the second out of the bottom of the 6th inning.
Yeah.
Clouds runner at first.
Italian third base coach now so far away that I'm not sure that the Italian hitters can actually read his signs anymore. Maybe sneaking out. Walking around there. Alexander Resl now. 2 quick outs. Nice breaking ball in there for a first pitch strike against
Vincenzo Mini.
Yeah, I think we have a new face in the game.
Yeah.
Get him some work in.
Nobody told us, right?
Well, why would they?
Yeah.
Vincent, Michael, Cimini. I would have expected a Vincente here, but I mean...
Jack of all trades.
Yeah, completely open for suggestions on how to pronounce that. Quick 2 strikes on him. Resl on the stretch.
Ball in the 5-6 hole. Got to make a strong throw. Oh, and it jumps over the first baseman's head. Runners will advance. Now we have runners on second and third with 2 outs.
Tough break Yeah.
Tough hop as well.
Justin Furbeck, not with a lot of time, made a nice grab. Really trying to put some oomph into that throw, get the speedy runner, but spikes it in the process. Julian Faulhaber, despite the nice stretch.
Yeah. It's been some tough hops. A couple tough hops tonight, huh?
Absolutely. And that puts the winning run at third base right now.
Third base, yeah. So catcher's going to have to be a wall. Anything by him is ball game.
Yeah, 90 feet away. Tommaso Girora steps in. Hazel now switching to the windup.
Little cross-up going on over there, it looks like.
Umpire calls time. Takes the ball away from the catcher. Checking for any scuff marks or other physical remarks out of the order. 1-1 the count.
Oh, nice breaking pitch here for strike 2.
Absolutely. Tommaso Girora thought about swinging on it, but recognized it a little bit too late. 1 ball, 2 strikes on him. Austria hanging on to its last hope.
Hard hit ball in the gap. Will he track it? Yes.
Yes, he does.
Great job. Couple great plays out there in left field by Reedman, excuse me.
And barely hanging on. They will have to score at least 9 runs.
Yeah.
So get your rally caps on, folks.
Prolong this game. And looking into the stream, we have some international viewers as well. Shout out to Japan. Yeah, we also hope that baseball spreads even more, and also appreciate the breaking ball from the Austrian pitcher. We'll be right back, heading into top of the 7th. Yeah, and just as the music in the background, what's it going to be?
It better be 9 runs.
Yeah, well, it has to, yeah.
Yeah.
Looking to get on first base right away, or even further. Shortstop for Team Austria, Justin Furbeck.
As he takes ball 1 here in the dirt.
Yeah, Francesco Maria Bonvini still out there. Pumping strikes. 25 pitches so far for him. 17 strikes.
Has been looking good.
Yes. And they check for the
Do you
swing.
think there was any way that it wasn't going to be a yes?
No, I thought. I thought they were right, actually.
No, they were right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, these are tough games.
Oh.
These are tough games for umpires when it's right at that 9-run mark.
Yeah.
And it just goes the distance.
Voorburg got completely fooled there by a breaking ball. Beautiful breaking ball by Francesco Maria Bonvini.
Annunziata smiles at his pitcher. And yeah, as appreciators of the fine art in physics and curveballs, we also appreciate a nice pitch. Tough strikeout for Justin Fürbeck, who really would have liked to start things off for Team Austria. Yannick Mesa now, third baseman.
Big hack from Mesa here.
Well, I'd like to see him tied up a little. Shorter swings. Like, he can swing for the fences all day, but this will only get them one run at the most.
Yep. Fly ball left side. Get out of play.
And with a pitcher of that speed, you can just make him work for you. Let the velocity of this fastball work in your favor.
So we have a question online. Why did Italy drop to third place when they beat France face-to-face?
Yeah, there's two answers to that. One's a quick one and one's a more complicated one. The quick one is three-way tie and basic math. And the more complicated one is actually calculating this basic math. But
yeah, so basically the short end of it, Eduardo, is there was a three-way tie in that pool. And from there, it just, they calculate, they have a certain calculation to determine what the top two teams that are going to advance would be. So I don't think it helped Italy's case by losing 13-3 to Germany. So that definitely hurt them. But in any case, with that calculation is what determined that Germany and France would advance.
As Yannick Mesa just swung to strike three, now up at the plate is Felix Osner.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Melvin. If there can't be a decisive decision made on the record, they move on to the next category. This being in the first stage, runs scored against. And blowout win for Team Germany against Team Italy. Big upset, so this sent them down.
As Felix Osner right now has 2 strikes on him and 1 ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Apologies, my bad. Counting remains hard.
Last chance for Austria to put one on the board. Only 9 would see this game progress as Bonvini paints the inside corner now, set up on the outside corner. Great pitch. Checking to third base this time. Left and right. But the game continues. 3-2 the count. Payoff pitch.
Nice piece of hitting. A snag by the shortstop to end this ball game.
This ends the ball game. Team Italy takes the win, 11-2. Austria not able to come up with a run in the last inning. 7 innings, the format in this tournament.
So yeah, I mean, I think what are your thoughts, Didi, on this game?
Well, we knew right coming into this game that this would be a real tough one. We've talked about Italy, big upset, being sent down, missing the top 4.
Yep.
Very quite the surprise after their first performance.
Yeah.
Winning another game in the second they are able to limit the damage, but Austria was up against a real experienced squad.
Yeah, I mean, they the thing about Austria is they actually were playing a decent baseball game through the first 3 innings or so.
Correct.
And then, you know, they got within 1 run of Italy, but then just started walking the house. And, you know, it's just on top of it, 5 errors total for the team, and you just can't win a baseball game doing that. So yeah, the one thing to remember again is that Austria is still a young ball team. You know, they're still growing. Hopefully, this experience will carry them to success moving forward in the future. So yeah, they should still keep their heads up because they still did some good things in this tournament.
Absolutely agree. You yeah, you come to a realization how tough it is to stay concentrated in there for a whole ball game, and even with the format being 7 innings working in their favor. Yeah, just we've seen yeah, 3 games with good starts, carrying in them well into the game, 2/3 of the way, and then just
falling apart basically. Yeah.
But nonetheless, this is an invaluable experience for them.
Yeah, 100%.
Austria will absolutely be able to take valuable things away from this tournament.
Yep, 100%.
And not only that, they have a young core of players who will return, big group of them. This is a great moment for them to make connections with each other, really supporting each other, and let this be a valuable experience, carrying them into the next endeavors.
Yeah, completely agree. Yeah.
Well, Melvin,
So, yeah,
Rick.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun tonight, boys. Make sure you guys tune in. Thank you for everybody who stuck with us. Tune in tomorrow for the grand finale and the bronze medal games. And Didi, you want to give them the information again really quick on how to follow tomorrow in case they're not aware?
Absolutely. I want to do, as mentioned, we are reachable via wbsceurope.org and U23baseball.sportpassaustria.at, or just come to the ballpark. Either way, the games tomorrow, 4 of them will be held at Schwechat and Wiener Neustadt, with the first game starting in Schwechat at 10, Czech against Italy. Next game at Wiener Neustadt, following at 2:30 p.m. Belgium against Austria. And then the 2 final games, bronze medal game at Bettsfield, Schwechat, 2:30, and the big finale in the form of
versus the Great Britain. Are they the Lions?
7 p.m. sharp.
Yes, so definitely tune into that. That's going to be an absolute war. 2 teams that aren't the biggest fans of each other, had a great battle the first time around, went right to the 7th inning, so make sure you tune into that.
Yeah,
And
absolutely. It's been a blast.
Absolutely.
Having you. Thanks, Rick. Thanks, Melvin.
Thank you.
Thank you, DJ, for having us.
We'll return tomorrow. Best
Some of us.
greetings from Duxfield in Wiener Neustadt. We're off.